We will be talking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and how he has been failing lately to really gain more traction in this Democratic presidential primary. Yes, I do want to say he is doing still so much better than I think anyone could have expected him to do. Looking at his poll numbers, he is still doing great as someone who is challenging an incumbent president. We see 19.8, almost 20 for Robert F. Kennedy Jr., 20 here, 16, 14, 19, 21. And we have seen that for a while now. And we have Marianne Williamson running from 5 to 10%, also great numbers for her. We have never seen a primary against an incumbent president like this. I mean, just looking at 2012, Joe Biden is not going to get more than 88% of the vote in this primary. I can tell you that right now. And most of the remaining percentage just went to uncommitted delegates. So, and I don't know, I won't bring up another example. But the point is, we don't see this very often, okay? We do not see a real challenger, a 30% combined challenge against the incumbent president when you combined Williamson and Kennedy's numbers. However, what this video is about is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and kind of Marianne, but not really Marianne. She has seen some growth throughout her campaign. But we are really not seeing any ground gaining on the part of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He started off so strong, 10%, then he grew to 14%, then he grew to 19%, then he grew to 21%. And through these months that he has been in the race, he has been running a pretty good campaign. Some would say an excellent campaign. I would say an excellent campaign. I mean, it is an amazing campaign that he's running, saying that he's putting up this challenge against, again, the incumbent president. It's simple as that. But, anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? What? So yeah, he's not, able to gain any ground. Now, this could be a lot different, I feel. I think that if he was more of a normal guy, you can't really be a normal guy and challenge the incumbent president. You've got to be a little crazy, a little anti-establishment, a little, out of the corporate realm. But if he wasn't like that, if he was more of a normal candidate, but, still had this kind of Kennedy influence, then I think that he would, be gaining on Joe Biden, at least a little bit. He's just not really gaining at all. He's just at where he was when he announced his candidacy. But anyway, but he's not a normal guy, and I really think that is what's causing him to not gain any ground, because we saw him with a big bang, with a 10%, then 15%, then 20% after he announced his candidacy. But since then, of course, the media has attacked him more. Just the media has attacked him more. Because no one really expected him to have such influence on the race, and now they are starting to attack him. Makes sense. He is very anti-corporate media, anti-corporate power, all that. But there are a lot of things to attack him from. So he has kind of developed this strong base of diehard supporters who are very passionate about this campaign. And then, after that, no one really wants to support him, because They are seeing what he has said, the media saying things that he has said, things that he has done, and these pretty radical positions on some stuff is resulting in more moderate, more independent, well, not even that, just more centrist, normal voters, can't, what I'm saying, they feel like they can't support him just because he does seem a bit extreme when you look at that. So that is what the main cause, I really think, is for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. That is what his main struggle will be, is just overcoming all of these scandals. Obviously, what he has said about the vaccine, the vast majority of Americans are in support of literally all vaccines, so that will seem very iffy to people who really don't know the entire story of what happens. And this being revealed that his political action committee got more than half of its funds, that's $5 million, from a big Trump financial supporter, Timothy Mellon. So, I mean, to Democrats, progressive or centrist throughout the Democratic Party, they're going to be looking at that and saying, whoa, that is a red flag for me. If these are the guys that are supporting RFK Jr. So he has really been pushed. Not even that, he has really been, he has become more seen as an extremist, as a conspiracy theorist, as more crazy, as he was when he announced his candidacy. The media, everyone has been doing a very good job of that, whether it's true, whether it's not true. Everyone has their own opinions on this. So, I really think that is what is causing him to really have a block, to really have a wall in his growing above that 20%. And it's going to be very difficult for him. He would need something like a win in an early primary state or a very strong performance to really grow this campaign, if he, assuming he does make it to the primary. But then we have this whole change in schedule in the primary process so that Iowa and New Hampshire aren't first, the two states where RFK Jr. might actually have some sort of shot at making a difference. So, but they might still hold their primaries first, despite what the DNC says. So it's so complicated. And I have made videos on this, so look for that. But yeah, I did make this video after this new New York Times and Siena Research poll came out. Biden at 64, Kennedy at just 13%. At just 13 when he was known for being at 20. And then Marianne has a great showing. Good for her. I'm glad to see her. I met Marianne. She's a great person. I really hope, she's such a good person. I think that everyone, Democrat, Republican, Independent, Liberal, Conservative, agrees that she really is a genuine, good person. And I hope more people like that succeed in primary. So I'm glad to see Marianne at double digits at 10. I really like her. And I hope that she has some sort of difference. But look at that. Marianne is only 3 points behind Robert F. Kennedy Jr. That's good for Marianne, sure. But more so, pretty bad for RFK Jr., who he really needs to step up his game here. He really needs to address that that people do not see him in a positive way. So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That'd be great. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.